Yo, huge Warner Brothers breaking news. Supergirl getting canceled too? I got all the statistics and the numbers to talk about it. Let's go.
Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. Listen, there's a financial report that's supposed to come out at the end of the day today from Discovery Warner Brothers. And what happens in this financial meeting will probably put a lot of articles out today talking about cuts and drawbacks that are going to be made for HBO Max, for DC properties and DC movies. But we don't even need to get to that meeting. That meeting doesn't even need to happen for all of this news to come out. As of you guys may or may not know, Batgirl was canceled. A $90 million film scrapped. And to put an update to that, a lot of people said it was because it just didn't align with the movies and they wanted to go ahead and make something more theatrical based, and Batgirl just didn't fit it, which is really another way of saying that the quality was crap. There was a test audience that actually saw Batgirl, and the test audience gave horrible reviews for that movie. They akined it to the likes of a bad TV show. So basically, Zaslav saw that this Batgirl film was trash and he canceled it. Good for him. I support that 100%. But there's a lot of speculation about more cuts and rumors about them shaving down HBO Max because they're trying to bring Discovery Plus, that's a streaming service, and combine it with HBO Max, meaning you can't have two creative directors, producers for the one streaming service. So that means a lot of people are going to have to go, and I'm probably sure that David Zaslav is going to keep most of the Discovery Plus employees than the Warner Brothers HBO Max employees. So let's get into the situation. 3 months since the merger has happened, they're about to report their earnings in their first quarter after their $43 billion merger. This says that they have plans to lay off 70% of his development business. This is according to the Wrap. 70%. That's a huge amount, but do not get alarmed by this because Disney Plus has been its own streaming service. HBO Max has become the number 2 streaming service in the world relatively quickly because it's the best. Once they merge, there's not going to be a need for double the employees for one streaming service. So naturally, 70% is a really good number because it's not 100% of them going, which means all of the employees for HBO Max, they're going to keep some because we know HBO Max series require a lot of talent, a lot of special effects and people who build sets and all that type of stuff. So 70% of those people are going to have to go. That's what happens when companies merge, heads roll. It's what happened when Warner Brothers Discovery bought Warner Brothers Warner Media. It's just normal. Don't really trip off of the 70%, even though that screams like, whoa, what the heck is going on? News fueled speculation when it comes to the future of HBO Max. Sources are telling the Wrap that Zaslav is known for cutting costs, that he will announce a major restructuring with both HBO Max and Discovery during the earnings results today or very soon after. So what does that mean? Today, the earnings results are going to come out, and it's expected to be an announcement. Here's what I think is going to happen. I believe HBO Max, the name of it, will be no more after the announcement. They're probably going to call it HBO Max Plus or HBO Max Plus Discovery or Discovery Max. They're going to come up with a new name that will essentially combine the library of Discovery Plus with Warner Brothers library into one streaming service. And it also says that they really want to divide the scripted content, which is what HBO Max provides, and the unscripted content, which is more reality shows, how to do DIY, home renovations, stuff like that Discovery usually banks off of, more reality TV based things. So that's that. A new streaming service is probably going to come with a rebranding. It's going to be the same streaming service, but they're going to combine the two. That's what's going to happen there. So, since we have that, Supergirl, this Rolling Stone article really put it out there that they're hearing things. In an article with Rolling Stone, Warner Brothers' decision to scrap Batgirl, the site reported now the prospect of other DC films being squashed looms. According to that same news outlet, Rolling Stone, insiders are saying Supergirl, which is in development, is not likely to move forward. It's unclear if the studio wants to back out of its commitment with Supergirl movie as a part of its change, but the report mentioned that Warner Brothers also finds itself in a difficult position with the upcoming movie, The Flash, amid star Ezra Miller's erratic behavior. There's one movie that's guaranteed to come out because one movie is the savior of the narrative of DC. Flash is going to come out. That needs to come out. $200 million invested. No way that's getting scrapped. Ezra Miller will be playing Flash, and I think they should wipe away Ezra Miller in his own movie and make him change appearances because of the Speed Force. Very easy to do. Warner Brothers, get on it. Flashpoint is going to essentially refresh DC's slate and taking it into a new direction, the right direction. Scrapping Batgirl makes a whole lot of sense when you think about it. Scrapping Supergirl? In my opinion, I'm okay with a Supergirl movie coming out, but it's best that a Supergirl movie come out at a later time. So I'm okay with scrapping Supergirl because Superman needs his justice. To come out with Supergirl before Superman and really promoting that doesn't really make sense. There was a rumor about 4 or 5 months ago that DC had planned a Justice League with Wonder Woman, Batgirl, and Supergirl leading the Justice League. That is absolutely ridiculous. So, like I said, that won't happen. Justice League will not have that lineup. Sure enough, Justice League will not have that lineup for sure because Batgirl has been canceled. Supergirl is on the chopping block. I do believe that will be... They could use the word canceled, but I think that the proper word is postponed. I think they're going to put it on hiatus. I still believe there's plans to put a Supergirl out, and that's cool. We're talking about 3 years. Maybe 3 years before a Supergirl movie should be out. So they probably will end up canceling Supergirl. What does that mean for DC, though? It means that the Justice League will be proper. It means David Zaslav has already said it himself. He wants to get the icons off the shelf. Superman needs to be done right. And in my opinion, Patty Jenkins directing that bad boy would be Superman done right. Patty Jenkins pitched the story to the old Warner Brothers, but the old Warner Brothers... And when I say... Listen, when I say... And don't think that there's a lot to talk about here, but I won't talk about it. I'll wait for news to come out before I report. Jody Damas is retired. I'm not going to say too many things that make you guys go crazy. Run in my comment section to say I'm crazy. So I'll just go by what's out, okay? Here we go. I believe that Superman is a priority for Warner Brothers Discovery. I believe that they're taking a more traditional, appropriate response to the slate. And I believe that those Black Superman movies that were going to come out from Bad Robot are next up on the chopping block to get scrapped. Case in point, Bad Robot, Ta-Nehisi Coates, Black Woke Fade Superman, scrapped. Expect that to be next. I expect people to call out racism and be mad, but they shouldn't be because Superman's not black and we don't need a black Superman right now. We need a traditional Superman to get off the ground, and then you can bring out colored ones. That Michael B. Jordan, HBO Max exclusive Superman project, scrapped as well. So I expect these things. Those are the DC films on the chopping block that I expect to get axed, as they should. So this is another step of DC taking the right approach. So now that we know all these things happen around with DC, it's like all we have to do is wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta wait. We gotta wait for Flashpoint to come out. And it's just a waiting game. I also predict, as Jody Damas is no more though, I predict Flashpoint comes out June 23rd, 2023, next year. Within a month of that, Comic-Con 2023 goes down in July. I believe Warner Brothers will make an appearance at that Comic-Con, and you will get an announcement of Superman's return. I believe we're going to get an announcement at Comic-Con next year of Superman's return. Because Flashpoint, expect a whole lot of stories to come out. Once Flashpoint happens, now we're in new DC territory. Expect announcements, expect maybe even a slate of a few movies. It's going to be glorious. DC rises. This couldn't be I couldn't be happier. David Zaslav got the big balls and he's doing what he believes is the right thing. And what he believes is the right thing, I also believe is the right thing because we're doing what's best for these superheroes. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out. Deuces.